everyone, welcome back to the channel of Ecoholics and another video of IIT JAM solution for the 2023 economics paper. We have been doing videos for the solutions of IIT JAM paper of 2023, which you can find on our YouTube channel of Ecoholics. So in today's video, we will be discussing the solution for question number 4. Now, what does question number 4 say? It's a mathematical question. It says, which of the following is not correct? Like you have to find the false option. Whenever you get questions which says not correct, correct, be very clear. Why? Because when it comes to not correct, we have a trend to look for the correct answer rather than wrong answer. So as soon as I write false here, I know I have to find the false answer. This is a MCQ question and not MSQ question. So you have to find a false one. So even if, let's say as soon as you see the first option, you say that this is the wrong one, so go with it. I will always recommend you, whenever you have to choose a correct and not correct, always read through all the options. It might be the case that because of hurry, you are choosing the incorrect option. So let's just learn. So I will be starting from the last one. So it says a quasi-concave function can also be a convex function, which is true. Why it is true? Because what is a quasi-concave? Like if we go ahead with a graphical, explanation. So I have already made a video on quasi-concave and quasi-convexity, which you can again find on our YouTube channel. Those videos are explaining in a detailed manner what are quasi-concave and quasi-convex function, and that in graphical method and in mathematical method, both of them. So in a quasi-concave function, the only condition which needs to be get fulfilled when we go graphically is that if you take any function from A to B, okay, in that case, so you can even have this one, okay. So I have made these three functions here. So if you take them from A to B and you find, so the starting point you can call A and the ending point you can call as B. You can even have this form. Okay, all the four are acceptable here. Alright, so if you take any point between A and B, any point, like wherever, closer to A, closer to B, in between them, the value of the function at that point should be greater than the minimum value achieved. So here the minimum value is given by f of A, here the minimum value is given by f of A, here the minimum value is given by f of B, here again the minimum value is given by f of B. So the value of the function at these points which we have taken in between A and B, every point between A and B should give me a value greater than the minimum value. In that case, the function is called as quasi-concave. So here I have drawn concave function also. I have drawn convex function also. In both of them, this condition is getting fulfilled. That is why a convex function can be quasi-concave as well as quasi-convex. Now, a quasi-concave function can also be a quasi-convex function, which is again true. Why this is true? Because when we take one variable functions and they are monotonic, which means either they are increasing or they are decreasing, and they are in one variable. Like we have the functions here, these are monotonic functions. If they are increasing, they are increasing. If they are decreasing, they are decreasing. So in that case, a function of one variable, which is monotonic, is both quasi-concave as well as quasi-convex. So this is true. A concave function is necessarily a quasi-concave function. This is totally true. If a function is concave, it implies it will be quasi-concave. Because wo to hoga hi. Either a concave function can be quasi-convex also. That is not necessary, but concave hai. If a function is concave, then it will definitely be quasi-concave. You cannot stop it. But the vice versa is not true. Vice versa means that if a function is quasi-concave, it is not necessarily concave. The reason is very simple, because convex functions can also be quasi-concave. So how can I conclude that a given function is quasi-concave, so it will be concave? What if it is convex? So this option is also true. Now the last one reads, a quasi-concave function is necessarily a concave function, which we have said is not going to happen, which means this is the false statement, and the not correct option is option A, which becomes your answer. There was a reason why I began from D to C to B to A, because this was the procedure of learning about the properties of quasi-concave or quasi-convex functions, right? So I wanted to inform you, I wanted to teach you about these properties. That is why I started from the later ones. So I hope this will be useful for you. You have learned something important here. If you find this video useful, like this video, share it among your friends, subscribe to our channel of Ecoholics at YouTube for getting more solutions of IIT JAM. And you will be getting a lot more concept-based videos for clearing your concepts, which will help you in your exams. Thank you for watching.